right, hello everybody. Welcome to another video from AA Sports Cards. I'm going to try to talk slowly, but we have two consignments to fit into this video today. So without any further ado, let's get to her. All right, the first one was delivered to me personally, a local consignment. I always love those, and I love this box. I think if you're a collector of cards or you're a collector of comic books or you collect anything, your mind is trained to aesthetics and to eye appeal and to old-time graphics. I don't know how old this box is, but the cards are from 1970 and 1971 and 1969, which you're going to see in a second. So this box is probably that same vintage, and it's very, very cool. All right, inside the box is, as I said, basically this is hockey cards, O-Pee-Chee hockey cards from 1969 to 1971. The gentleman who consigned this to me took the liberty of putting some of his best cards in plastic sheets, and when he first contacted me, these are the photos that he sent me. And it's always great when you get an email from somebody and the first card you see is the Lafleur rookie. So this Lafleur rookie is really, really nice in plastic sheets. And when I first saw it, I was like, wow, maybe we can get this graded. When you look at it very, very closely, well, you don't even really have to look at it that closely. There's creasing there. It's a childhood card, but nice white borders, nice color, good clarity. Listen, this is a solid card no matter what, sells in any condition. Are we getting glare here? Two Bobby Clarke rookie cards, Brad Park rookie card, Darryl Sittler rookie card. So again, solid stuff. And the second page contains, all the Bobby Orrs from 1970-71, and we end up with a Marcel Dionne rookie card. There we go. All right, gonna put these away very gingerly. Now, the rest of these cards, when I opened this this box, this is, when you talk about maybe you like graded cards, maybe you don't, or maybe you like the grading process, or maybe you don't. Here is the way a lot of young kids took care of their hockey cards in 1970. I mean, I don't even know how to explain what this is. But again, take yourself back to that time, and I was a child of that. These were worth nothing. Nobody gave a second thought to what these things could be worth someday. Nobody took care of them. So when you see vintage cards in high grade, it's a miracle. All right. So again, I have not gone through this the cards in this consignment carefully, except really for those. You will see all of these cards coming up on eBay very, very soon. All of these 1971 cards will be sold together as one group. Are we getting a decent picture? We're okay? So there's going to be stars. There's Rod Gilbert. There's the Butch Goring rookie card. There's Darryl Sittler, rough shape. But again, a lot of these look decent. There's Jacques Plante. So we know we have the Guy Lafleur. We know we have the Marcel Dionne. I suppose it's possible the Ken Dryden could be lurking somewhere in here. There's Frank Mahovlich. But again, just with those stars in the plastic pages over on the desk there, we know this is going to be a good group. So there you go. Nice stack of 1971 O-Pee-Chees that will be going with these. The other main group here is from 1970-71. And again, I don't know if these are in order. I don't know what's here and not here. Just a really quick glance through. It's so much fun to look at collections that have never been picked through. I know my fingers always get in the way of cards, but when the camera stops and I listen, I start and I sit down and I start to go through these cards. There's Plante. It's always like great anticipation because you don't know what's coming in the pile next. Case in point, we just saw the Gordie Howe. So again, there's going to be lots of stars. Rest in peace, Mr. Delvecchio recently passed away. Great hockey player, incredibly long career. There's Phil Esposito. For those who don't know, I assume most do. If the camera can zoom in, we got hockey sweater, hockey gloves, hockey stick, dress pants. So, you know, Phil just threw on the sweater and the gloves and posed for his 1970 O-Pee-Chee hockey card. So again, there we go. We know there's 2 Bobby Clarks in the plastic sheets there. There's a Tony Esposito. Suffice to say, there is going to be a lot of stars in this group. We haven't even gone through these yet. All of these 1970 O-Pee-Chee hockey cards will be sold together as one lot on eBay under our user ID, Vahuda. Again, that is a childhood card that will probably be removed from the group because most of them generally look decent. All right, this is sort of the fun part of this consignment, and we do have another one to get to, so I am trying to be quick. This is the way the rest of the consignment looks. And again, I have not gone through these because I wanted to wait and do it on camera so you could see at the same time. Tops, missing a P, 68-69. It's like a game show. You know, what's really behind the curtain? When you open up the envelope, they're actually O-Pee-Chee cards from 1969-70, which is better than Topps cards from 1968-69. So again, you know, you're seeing here what I'm seeing here. There's some low grade, there's some okay stuff. This one obviously is going to be, going to be sticker stamps from 1970. There's only a little group there. We're not going to spend much time on those. Story booklets, so these would be the booklets from 1971. Again, not going to spend a lot of time there. Let's go through this pile again. O-Pee-Chee 69-70. So when we open this, we actually get cards from 70-71. A lot of times people make that mistake. They look at the back of the cards with the 1969 stats and think the cards are from 1969 when you were always working a year back. We have more Bobby Orrs here in this pile. Looks like these are all the trophy winners and all-stars, which means stars aplenty, 2 Gordie Howes. So again, you get my point here, folks, that when you have the privilege, as I do, to go through collections like this that are basically saved from childhood, that have never been sold or looked through, nothing's been pulled out, it's a lot of fun. All right, there's a lot of envelopes in here. We're not going to do them all. We'll just do a few more because it's so much fun. How can you not open that? Hockey miscellaneous. All right, more from 1970-71. What a great card. I've always loved that card. Okay, my favorite player of all time. I'm not going to talk about how as a floor hockey player, I really reminded myself of Phil Esposito. There is the Bobby Orr Trophy winner. The reason I opened this one, now you know, because I saw these in the back of the pile. All right, so here is the famous number 111. Are we getting glare? It is marked, partially marked. Yeah, partially marked. And when we turn it over on the back, it's a little neater, a little cleaner. So that's okay, better than totally marked. Same thing with the number 264. There's more marked than not marked, but still, they are included in the collection, and there's just something really magical about that card. I don't know if it's, you know, folklore about what a great card it is or isn't, or how hard it is to find compared to the other ones. Who knows? Nobody knows. Anyway, lots more stuff to come in this group, but I just thought this was very cool because it was a, you know, a childhood collection that mom never threw away. The cards have never been looked through. Nothing's ever been sold out of it, and just a lot of fun to go through in a very cool box with some fantastic stuff here. All right, let's clean this up and let's go on to the second consignment that we've just recently received. This one in the mail, as is usual. Of course, I took off everything to keep the identity of our consignor completely private, but wanted to leave that on to show that yes, this actually indeed is sent to us in the mail. We've had collections from every province in Canada. All right, you are seeing this as I'm seeing this. Getting good view? I did the pre-open, obviously, but this is how this has been sent to us. I know the gentleman who consigned this watches these videos. He is one of our maybe the first or second consigner we ever had. We've been selling stuff for him for years. He's a class act and a pleasure to deal with. All right, off the top, because again, you're seeing it as I'm seeing it. 1962 Parkhurst, Gordie Howe. What a beautiful card. Modern auto of Bobby Orr. KSA 7, 1978 Orr. KSA 8, sorry. KSA 8, Steve Shutt rookie card. I'm getting some directions from the director, which is always good. Everybody loves graded. So you're going to see these as I'm seeing them. I'm not going to do a play-by-play of, are we getting good photos? Not play-by-play of each individual card. You're seeing them better than I am. All of these, again, will be on eBay under our user ID, Vahoota, VAHOOTA, very soon. Keep this card in mind. I'm going to put this down for a minute because it goes with something else. That's a nice card. That goes with something else, and that goes with something else. Okay, let's move these. These and these. There is a group of what looks to be... Oh, no. Okay, that's interesting. All right, so on the top here is a really cool Josh Juris card. Beautiful autographed card. Okay, I'll be honest, I don't know who that player is. All right, there's some modern autos here. Oh, that's very cool. Okay, but what I want to get to here is not this stuff, as cool as it is. It's what's at the bottom. All right, so this is a 1959-60 Topps hockey set. And there are 3 graded cards in the set. We've got a Howe PSA 5. We've got the Don McKenney in a PSA 7. Very, very nice card. And the second year Bobby Hull. This is Bobby Hull's second card in a very respectable PSA 5. Very tough card to find centered. But those 3 cards are graded. Here is the rest of the set. And we'll just page through it very, very quickly, very, very carefully. So this is a 66 card set. We will be selling the set complete. We do not break sets up unless you have PSA 7s or 8s or better. Then sometimes we will sell some cards individually. Great card. The complete 1959 Topps hockey set. All right, there we go. Now, the other last part of this consignment, and again, there's some very cool modern cards. We love autos. Okay, put that there. The final part of this consignment is, I don't know if we've done a video on this before, 1960-61 Shirriff Hockey Coin set. I always found the Shirriff Hockey Coins to be really interesting because in 1960, Topps had the American teams. They had the Rangers, the Blackhawks, and the Bruins. And Parkhurst had Montreal, Toronto, and Detroit. So a kid had to collect both companies to get a complete set to get every NHL player in the 1960 season. But for the Shirriff Coins, if he or she or they had nice parents wanted to, you could in theory get all 120 players from all 6 teams from the same set, if you're following my gist. And I know I'm going through these probably very, very quickly. There is Stan Mikita. There is Bobby Hull somewhere. I thought that was Hull. They all look like Bobby Hull. It's not Bobby Hull. You'll see, and there he is. There he is. There, they kind of look like Bobby Hull's brother, but there's Bobby Hull. So all 6 original teams are here. 1960-61 Shirriff Hockey Coin complete set, which we will be offering for sale by auction on eBay very soon. There's Gordie Howe. And there's Henri Richard, Doug Harvey, Jacques Plante. You get the drift. Loaded with stars. All right, 2 awesome consignments. I'm hard at work as usual. We recently, actually a couple nights ago, I just wanted to point this out. We sold for a completely different consigner, a 1966 O-Pee-Chee baseball near set. Okay, it was missing 2 cards. Here's the key. The 2 cards it was missing, ladies and gentlemen, were the Mickey Mantle and the Willie Mays. So 2 huge cards, the Mantle, the biggest card in the set. We still got our consigner, $1,458 US for his set. 43 bids. It went right down to the wire. $1,458 for a mid-grade set missing the Mantle and the Mays. O-Pee-Chee baseball does very well, and if you have it, I would love to sell it for you. So thanks for watching, everybody. I might keep this box and put it in my office because I love it so much. We will be back real soon with more videos. Thank you for watching. And if you reside in Canada and want to consign your collection to us because you don't want to do the work, we'll do it for you. We'll get you American money. aasportscards.com. aasportscards.com. My phone number, my emails, all over our website. Contact me and we will sell your cards for you. Thanks for watching, everybody. See you soon.